In the beginning, when the earth was still shrouded in a mysterious mist and the sun rose like red embers on the eastern horizon, a long journey began that would one day change the face of the world. In a vast valley guarded by ancient mountain ranges, ape-like creatures walked slowly, treading the damp ground fresh from the night's storm. They knew nothing of the future, but instinct drove their small steps. From one generation to the next, their bodies changed, shoulders straightened, steps firmer, hands became more skillful. The change was slow, very slow, but sure. As if the spirits of their ancestors were rising from the mountains, the faces of the past watched the journey from afar. They were silent witnesses to an evolutionary journey that spanned thousands of seasons. Years later, their descendants entered a new world, a world of fire and shadows. Inside a large cave, its walls warmed by the reflection of campfire light, a group of early humans sat huddled together. Fire was a wonder to them, a friend, a protector, and a teacher. Its sound crackled softly, as if telling stories of the future. On the stone walls, hands small and large painted their stories. They drew pictures of the animals they hunted, the terrain they traversed, and dreams they didn't yet fully understand. In brush strokes of red earth and black charcoal, the first humans began to write their identities. For the first time, they were not just inhabitants of the world, but storytellers of it. But life is always challenging. When the Ice Age came, bringing winds as sharp as knives and snow as thick as hope, humans were forced to confront the world's giants, the woolly mammoths, guardians of the frozen plains. In a whirlwind of white, the hunters ran, spears in hand, courage in their chests. The cold air pierced their lungs, but they pressed on. Before them, the mammoths shook the earth with their mighty strides, their war horns echoing in the gray sky. Not all hunters returned from that field. But those who did brought more than flesh or bones. They brought lessons about merit, community, and the meaning of survival. The seasons changed again. The ice melted, the rivers flowed clear, and the earth welcomed warmer life. In a green valley filled with giant trees and rocky rivers, humans finally found something they had never really had: home. They built huts from bamboo and straw, lighting fires not only to survive, but to cook, gather, and celebrate life. Children play by the river. Women pound the seeds of the plants they are learning to cultivate, while men prepare fish traps and guard the newly sprouted rice fields. This is where humans begin to understand that the future is not only about survival, but also about thriving. From a small family on the river bank, a community grew, the embryo of civilization. But humans are creatures who are always restless, always curious. When the sun rose behind the majestic mountains that rose like a wall of heaven, some of them decided to do what their ancestors had done long before, walking into the unknown. Carrying torches, spears, and a few supplies, they crossed a valley filled with golden mist. Their last campfire still burns behind them, but the future calls them from a distance. They walked through forests, rivers, and fields, blazing new trails for generations to come. Their footprints became stories, and their tales became legends, tales of a humanity that never stops searching. From four-legged creatures crawling on the ground to humans standing tall and gazing at the horizon, their journeys are a testament to something simple yet majestic. That humanity thrives not just through strength, but through courage, curiosity, and the ability to dream. And to this day, that long trail is far from over. We are still walking, just as our ancestors did, seeking new places, understanding the world, and writing new stories on the walls of time.